Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Anthony Lug. There are concerns this evening that businesses continue to shy away from reporting incidents of cybercrime. Addressing a public lecture hosted by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA, National AI Task Force member Trevor Forrest says while there have been improvements, there is hesitation by some private companies who fear reputational damage. He says over the years, cyber attacks have increased.
I want to share this information, hoping that it doesn't get out, and it gets out, then it impacts my ability to make money. With the advent of the data protection legislation, one of the things that happens now is, whether out of convenience or truth and reality, the ability now to just up and share information has some legal ramifications. And again, businesses, again, in protecting the money, because lawsuits abound, they are, skittish about sharing information. And now that the law has put that into a different perspective, again, the challenge of sharing information is always there. $16 billion a day. Now, who wouldn't want to be part of that business? Right? Next year, projected value, $10 trillion, which makes this thing that people can't figure out what the big deal is, the third largest economy in the world, behind the US and China. Let that sink in for a second, because there's a lot of money to be made in cybercrime. All right, so that's the context. That's why this is important. If you think about what has transpired in Jamaica, the banks are
Norbrook Transaction Services this week launched a cashless payment system for schools, ePay. The company says it is intended to modernize the payment experience within the school environment by facilitating seamless, secure, cashless transactions for essential services such as meals and transportation.
By adopting the cashless school program, schools can minimize cash handling, reduce the risk of theft, and enhance overall security. This means less time spent on administrative tasks and more time focused on what really matters: educating our children.
4 schools are now using the service, but it is hoped other schools will enroll.
Some of the things that we have, or features on the card, is the ability for a parent to set parameters in order to help a child budget. So you would sit down with your child, have a discussion with them, and say, here's how much we're going to put on the card for the week, and here is your daily spend.
To some news on the currency now, banks and cambios were selling the US dollar for $159.14. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $117.67. $200.40 is the average value of the pound, while the euro is going for $175.75. The JSE index declined by 2,217 points, while the junior market advanced by 40 points. Among the 59 winners were Knutsford Express, Berger, General Accident, Margaritaville Turks US dollar shares, and Access Financial Services. The 41 losers included Epley 7.5% preference shares, Cargo Handlers, ISP Finance Services, Key Insurance, and Cygnus Real Estate Financial Jamaican dollar share. 12 stocks traded firm. And that's the Business Day. I'm Anthony Lug. Good evening.